Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. The most beautiful bride in the first half of 2025. Song Zu'er. Since the time The Prisoner of Beauty was still in production, behind-the-scenes photos from the wedding scene featuring the two leads had already sparked excitement among the audience. Viewers eagerly anticipated the official release of the drama, especially curious to see how the on-screen chemistry between Song Zu'er and Liu Yuning would unfold. The noticeable height difference between the two actors only added to the visual appeal, making them a striking and memorable couple in their wedding attire. Unlike the typical brides in historical dramas who usually wear bright red dresses symbolizing joy and luck, Zu'er's wedding gown broke convention with a bold and unique design. Her outfit featured a dominant black hue, with only subtle hints of red peeking through from the inner layers. This unusual choice did not disappoint. On the contrary, it earned praise from the audience for its originality and elegance. Song Zu'er's portrayal of Zu'er in this moment was widely admired. Viewers commented on how breathtaking, noble, and full of strength the bride looked, perfectly reflecting the power and charisma of her character in the drama. Liu's appearance as a bride in Feud has received much praise from the audience, with many viewers commenting that she looked even more stunning in these scenes compared to her other looks in the drama. In this project, Liu took on two different roles, which gave her the opportunity to wear wedding dresses twice, each with its own distinct style and charm. In her first bridal look, she wore a gown made of multiple layers of flowing red chiffon. The soft fabric and graceful design gave Liu a delicate, gentle, and enchanting appearance, perfectly capturing the beauty of a traditional bride in historical dramas. The second bridal look was even more eye-catching and luxurious. A large, ornate flower was carefully placed in her hair, drawing attention to her elegant features. The wedding dress itself was intricate and splendid, decorated with elaborate embroidery crafted from shimmering gold threads. This created a sense of grandeur and magnificence, enhancing Liu's regal aura on screen. Both bridal styles not only reflected the differences between the two characters she portrayed but also highlighted Liu's versatility and visual appeal, leaving a strong impression on the viewers. Liu Shishi took on the leading role in the film Love and Pavilion, which featured a memorable wedding scene that left a lasting impression on viewers. In this scene, her character, Dongfang Zhu, appeared in an exquisite bridal gown, her face delicately covered by a sheer veil. However, despite the veil, the sadness and melancholy in her expression could not be hidden, adding depth and emotion to the moment. Liu Shishi's beauty in the bright red wedding attire received widespread praise from the audience. The intricate design of the costume, along with her graceful and refined aura, made the wedding scene one of the visual highlights of the movie. Nevertheless, this stunning performance and beautiful styling were not enough to elevate Love and Pavilion to the level of a major hit. Despite the film's aesthetic appeal and Liu Shishi's star power, it struggled to leave a strong mark on the competitive Chinese film market. The story and overall execution did not fully meet audience expectations, causing the film to fall short of becoming a breakout success. Even so, Liu Shishi's elegance and charm in this role continued to be remembered fondly by her fans. Flourished Peony became one of the most talked about historical dramas in early 2025, leaving a strong impression with its final wedding scene that blurred the line between fantasy and reality. In this memorable moment, Yang Zi appeared as a bride with a striking and unconventional look, dressed in an elegant combination of blue and red, an unusual color palette for traditional wedding attire. Her hair was styled with great care, adorned with an exquisitely crafted hairpin that perfectly complemented her noble and graceful aura. Viewers widely praised the production team for their meticulous attention to detail, especially in costume design. The elaborate clothing and jewelry worn by Yang Zi in this scene were not only rich in texture and color but also showcased the drama's high production value. Each accessory, from the delicate embroidery on the gown to the shimmering ornaments in her hair, reflected the team's effort to create a visually captivating and authentic historical atmosphere. As a result, the wedding scene became one of the drama's highlights, with audiences mesmerized by Yang Zi's stunning bridal appearance and the overall aesthetic beauty that made it impossible for viewers to look away.